year, 6 months of my addiction. It's like God stripped me of everything that could have kept me from turning to him. And, you cry out in your addiction, God save me, God help me, God, I'll never do this again. Then, you turn your back and you lie. Even if you know you're lying, it's like, well, maybe if God can just get me out of this. Looking back, Jesus was there throughout the whole thing. Jesus saw my worth, and he knew my worth, even when I didn't see it. Even within my selfishness and my brokenness, Jesus loved me. Our brokenness brings us to this place at the foot of the cross, like Mary sat at Jesus' feet. And that got me to this point that I never would have got to, and it was beautiful. And I hated it, and it hurt so much. I can still remember how much it hurt. I never thought I would get sober. I never thought that I would find any value in myself or accept being seen as valuable by Jesus because I was a monster. And I get to see my son, this big smile on his face, seeing me as his dad. And that's all, seeing me as not who I was. All he gets to know is me, who I am right now, and what God has called me to be. And so he comes running, and he usually trips and falls because he's so clumsy. He's got a giant head, and he will scratch up his knee or stub his toe, but it doesn't matter. Like he just runs. And if he falls, he gets himself back up, and he just keeps running. And I get out of the car, and I run to him. And, he throws his arms around me because I'm safe. He throws his arms around me because he knows that I can bring him comfort and joy. And after having a kid, that connection to Jesus, it started to make so much more sense. We're asked to stumble forward in obedience, and that means we're gonna fall, and that means we're gonna stub our toe, and that means we're gonna skin our knee. But the fact is that we get up and we keep running. But you're right, Jesus spoke about the prodigal son and how he had the robe thrown around his shoulders and the ring put back on his finger, and he was the son again. He wasn't a slave. He didn't live in the pig pens anymore. He was the son. And to those who feel broken and less than valuable and are hurting and feel like there's no hope, Christ is hope. Christ is grace. Christ is love. Jesus promised to give us abundant life, and he will. I've experienced it. I had nothing. My life was broken. I'd lost everything. I was going to die. I had died. But Jesus brought me back, and he'll do the same for you.